Hey up everybody, welcome back to the channel on this hot, very sticky day. I feel like melted fudge. Oh my god. So today's video is going to be about preparing and budgeting for a holiday or a breakaway. Now, we all want breaks away, but we don't want to go over the odds for them, and we want to do it on some sort of budget if we can. Now, if you've never done a holiday or a breakaway on a budget, you're never gonna, for a start, you're never gonna get it 100%. Even us frugal people that have been doing it years, we still don't get things 100% of the time. It's all a learning curve, and you do get things wrong. It just happens. It doesn't matter as long as you've got some sort of idea in your head what you want to do and how much you want to spend on that holiday. That's enough, because if you don't do that, it just runs away with you. Now, for me, doing a budget on holiday is simple because it's just me. But if you've got a family, kids, you're married, it's a little, I'll say it's a little bit more difficult, but it takes a bit more planning to do. So I'll take an example of what I've done for my holiday. Now, I booked my holiday, when was it be? It'll be last Christmas. Yeah, I booked it around Christmas time, and I checked every single date to see which would be the cheapest. Now, I did mine through a company called Ho Seasons, which I've used quite a lot of times for where I need to be. Now, where I go is a place called Chapel St Leonard's, which is near Skegness. Sometimes I go to Skeggy. I know exactly what the area is like, and I know what's the cheapest thing to do and where to go. So I've done my homework on that because I've got experience. So I use this company, and I've checked down when is the cheapest times, because for this week, what I've done is I've booked it from Monday to Friday instead of doing it over the weekend. Because if I did it over the weekend, it would cost me £110 more than what it will do for in the week, which is pretty ridiculous, really. So if you're not bothered about going over the weekend, just go in the week. It's a lot cheaper, and you'll find that also these holidays are different prices depending on where they are in the season. Now, I've got my holiday a week before the kids break up for the summer holidays, I think it is. Now, if I'd done it a week later or 2 weeks later, this holiday would have cost me an extra 200 quid. Oh my god. So definitely, for a start, when you are booking a holiday, do your homework. Check your dates, check where you want to go, check the areas, and that's a good start. Now, once you've done that, you need a big book to write everything down. So you need to check what is in the area, what amenities are in the area, how much restaurants will be, how much car parking will be, for what you need to do. Now, if it's just me, I know where to go, and I'll just have to worry about myself. But if you've got kids, then you have to think about keeping them entertained, of course. And keeping them entertained does cost money sometimes. So you've got to try and work out where stuff is. And also keep looking online. Online's great for finding everything. Try and find out where free stuff is. So definitely write all this down. Do your homework on it. Because you'll find out how much then you do need to budget. Now, with doing a budget, do a reasonable budget. Don't go too strict, because remember, being on holiday and going away is about making memories. And you don't want to be, don't like using the word, too tight on these holidays, because you could be missing out on things. So do a respectable budget and add a little bit of a contingency there, just in case, because things happen. And if you've got something there as a bit of a buffer, there's no problem. Now, going back to my holiday, I've just booked 4 nights in a caravan on quite a good site. It's got a good club there as well, and it was £217 for those 4 days. That's for me and my dad. Now, if I'd have done that in a B&B, it would have roughly been about the same, but just for one person. That's just a single room. Now, if I want two people, twice the price, or a double room might have been maybe a bit more on top of that. Now, you would have got your breakfast included in that, which I don't in this. But to me, this was a cheaper way of doing it because down the road, there's a place that does breakfast for $5.99. No problem. Nice and cheap. So those are the things you need to look into as well. It might seem a bit crazy doing all this preparation, but you'll find you'll save yourself an absolute fortune by just writing it down. And like I said before, do your homework. Because you can book a holiday, I don't know, for 200 and something quid. Just book it off the whim, there you go. And you'll probably find out you could have probably got that holiday for 100 quid if you had just looked around. Also, as well, look for discount codes and free passes, things like that for where you're going to be, because sometimes there might be an offer on somewhere. Now, for this week, I like going to the Seal Sanctuary at Skeggy. Now, there is a 10% discount code which I found, which I'm going to use on one of the days. I'm actually going to look again because I think there might be something else coming up. But yeah, that will always help you out. Even discount codes for going eating out at the pubs and restaurants, that sort of thing. And as well, talking about eating out, do you need to eat out all the time? What sort of situation are you going to be in? Are you going to be self-catering? Are you going to be all-inclusive? Now for us, we've got the caravan. We're going to take a little bit of food with us, bits and pieces. We are going to be eating out, but we know where to go. It's going to be nice and cheap. We're not going to eat out all the time because we can probably do our own breakfast one day, do a sandwich at dinner time, and go out for something at night. But where we are, there is some places that do 2-for-1 deals or buy one get one half price, that sort of thing. And my dad, he's an OAP, bless him, he gets things a bit cheaper. So there you go, that's a basic thing that you need to do. Now, I've bound to have missed something out because I find when I do these videos, I do it, edit it, and probably put it on, I think, shit, forgot about that. So if there's anything you think that I've forgotten about that would be helpful to anybody else, put in the comments below because my memory is just crap. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. So from me and Millie, she's about somewhere. She's very quiet because obviously it's very hot. And I think, yeah, she's hot. So where is she? Laid out in the sun. So stay good, stay positive, stay frugal, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.